The Dangers of Uncontrolled Change by Dr. Myles Munroe. Hello everyone, if you're here, it means you like Dr. Myles Munroe. Our job here is to share simple messages. Today, we are talking about his message on the topic, the dangers of uncontrolled change. Change is one of the constant things in life. It is also one of the things which is inevitable. It is a good thing, but it could be destructive. Even though everyone wants change, in many instances, the change might be destructive. Without change, there can be no improvement. But not all change is good. It can develop or destroy. Change is the most predictable reality on earth. It is inherent in creation. Everything will change. God created everything to experience change naturally, the seasons, your body, day and night. He gave man a will, which is the power to decide what to change and how to change it, and because of that, change is in the hands of humans. Man is using his will to impose change on the world. As good as this might be, it could also be dangerous because the future of the world is in the hands of humans. Several ages have come and gone. From Renaissance to reason to postmodern era, then to the age circular reason to the scientific age, and finally to the age of the new normal. The one we are in now is the age of experimentation. And the one we are in now has come with its own changes. It has come with redefinition of terms. Marriage, for example. We are trying many things which we have no idea of how it will end up. We are experimenting with many things because we are not sure of what we want. This is very dangerous because though there will be change, it might be to our detriment. For example, the moral compass has left its focus and is now accepting funny things. Things which were considered an abomination in the past are now becoming a normal thing in the eyes of people. And those which were good morals are considered outdated. It used to be normal to be a virgin up till 40 years old as long as you are not married. But these days, a girl who is still a virgin at 18 is considered abnormal. This is change, but it is destructive because the course of many people's lives are being altered. Many unwanted pregnancies which give birth to dysfunctional children because of broken homes. God has foundational fundamental laws which govern the success any system or individual. And anyone who moves away from the fundamental laws is sure to face confusion and destruction. God says in Deuteronomy that if you walk away from his fundamental laws, he will predict your future. Your intellect and educational standards mean nothing to God. You cannot outgrow him or his laws. Anything you try out of his laws will be unsuccessful. Governments and systems are changing, and they are failing more today than before because they are making laws out of the laws of God. It is change, but negative change. You have friends and old classmates who used to be very intelligent and composed. But today they are criminals, single mothers and drug addicts. They have changed, but the change wasn't good. It wasn't controlled, so they grew in the wrong direction. All true change must occur within the boundaries of natural and spiritual laws. You cannot just sit on a sunny day with a lot of heat and decide that the winter should start at that very point in time. It doesn't work that way. In life, you can either be an agent of change or a victim of change. The agent brings the change while the victim receives what the agent brings. The world needs God's people to effect change because they control change with the laws of God. A tumor or cancer is made up of good cells which grew or developed in an uncontrolled manner. There was a change in the chromosome level of the cell that coded for the cell to multiply too fast. Many people moving around are moving tumors because they are growing too fast and in an uncontrollable manner. They are tampering with a lot of laws which is taking them at a dangerous speed to a place which is detrimental to them. Growth is good, but there is a process and time frame which is good for it. Imagine a baby with 32 teeth at 3 months of age. It is growth and change, but not a good one. Everything should follow a process and timing. There are many companies which crumbled because they grew too fast. They didn't manage the change, and the thing which was supposed to be a blessing suddenly becomes a curse. God asks you to follow a process in your growth, not for his sake, but for yours. Him asking you not to have sex or children outside marriage is not for him but for you. When you get pregnant out of marriage, you give birth to a generation of unparented kids who might be danger to you and the society because of improper upbringing. When you have sex out of marriage and have the fun, then, what do you do when you are finally married? You would have had your fill of it, and you will be a burden to your spouse because you no longer find any pleasure or satisfaction in it. Get married, have sex the right way, and raise your kids properly under a good parental roof. Not all change is improvement. If the change you are about to make is not going to improve you and your life, then you have to watch it. Make sure you are growing in the right proportions and at the right time, with the right speed. You can improve everything but not your foundation. You cannot improve the laws of God. It was what it was yesterday, it is the same today, and it will be the same tomorrow. God does not and will not change just because you are changing. He will remain God and his ways will still be his ways. Thank you for watching. We hope you've been blessed by this video. If you felt encouraged, please share with others who might equally find it encouraging. And also subscribe for regular updates.